Watch, are you with me? This is where my emphasis have started. And the king said unto the man of God, what? Let's read together. What? And there are three things here, man of God. Remember that the man that will minister to the territory must sustain what? A sent mentality. What did I say? You are not with me. I didn't hear you. A what? So let me even explain. What is sent mentality? It is a mentality that a man has when he is on an errand, and the person that sent him told him that the life of a people or a generation depends on the flawless execution of this assignment or this errand. Are you getting the point? They sent you to go and adjudicate on behalf of Nigeria, and the outcome will mean that we will not have war with US. And then when you landed, who will I use now? Where is Elijah? When you now landed, you landed on Miami Airport. There is a place called Miami in Florida. You would like to be a pastor there? You need double dose of the grace that preserves men from immorality. Miami. When you appear there, you see beaches there, and when you see it, you see this thing my father in the Lord said is true. There are people that they said Satan is tempting them with ladies. These people are foolish. They have not really seen him. There are people you see. One of my cousin those days, one of the guys that came to visit him, said that one day he went for a party in Abuja, and in that party it is the daughters of all these ministers that came. He said that he looked at people's skin. This is not your color. This is not your color. There is something they can do to you. When they finish with you, when you look upon the skin like this, you lose your consecration. If God have not helped Elijah and he appears in Miami, it will be hard to see somebody that is looking off. I'm telling you, the guys there, they do gymming well, and their biceps are out like this, and they know how to wear clothes. Those ones you used to watch a movie in. Why are ladies watching Telemundo if not for those guys there? No be so. Even if you say no be so, now so. Now because of those guys and the way they talk, the way they do their face. This my gospel. There is silence. Because this my gospel now is a heavy one. I will not stop preaching. This is why God anointed. As he's paining you, you don't like. That's why now that I've noticed you don't like it, that's where I will now stay. Something will happen to those guys in those movies. They will say, oh hey, I don't want this person to die. That's it. They will be telling story about the guy as if he is real. You have not come to Miami. Let's assume that God sent you with a prophetic word onto Miami. When you appear and your inside has been fabricated with Telemundo, and you looked upon the first guy at Miami, he has bicep more elegant than the one you saw in Telemundo. You will say, glory to God, I'm here. Say after me, Miami. That is why before a man goes for God to minister territorially, you must sustain what? A sent mentality. I said I went to Bayelsa to go and minister. When I said fire in the audience, it's me and Ugochukwu that went. They began to manifest demon. One came out and spoke to me through a lady and said, we are waiting for you. I said, this is the first time I'm coming to Bayelsa. They said they know me, they are waiting for me. It's only you that doesn't know. They have been waiting for you in the village. You just appeared and come and did something. Thought nobody knew you. Just because you lock yourself inside the room, they know you where they should know you. And when they appear, they will tell you that we bear record of the things that happened to your father. And this thing you are doing, stop praying. This your prayer is disturbing us. How many of you that have done this thing? They tell, stop praying this your prayer now. Even though you were hiding inside the room and doing the prayer, somebody knows you are making the prayer. You cannot come there and be careless. God can't send you to do some things territorial in your village house at Oba, and you go there, you are looking for friends to chat with. You don't have a sent mentality. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Are you seeing what is sent mentality? A man that is sent is consumed by the purpose for which he came. Any other thing, any other body, any other person, and any other thing is a distraction. If your mother call you and say, we have found the job now, it's a distraction in the season that you are sent. The target is what you are sent for. Are you getting the point? When a man don't have that, Satan, you can fast for 3 days, and then you enter where God has prepared you because of your fasting to discharge like an atomic bomb in the territory. You appear, and then what you don't know will happen. The friend that you used to be tight friend from secondary school will suddenly meet you at the park. Meanwhile, you are supposed to minister by 5 in the evening. Your friend will meet you at the park, and two of you will gist till 5:30. Say, let's go to the program together. That is how you have lost the momentum that you have gained in the spirit. When you strike, your strike will be weak. Satan will recover in 1 week and bind the people with a tougher rope. Why? A man did not sustain what? A sent mentality. Even though he went with many baggages. He went with many things in mind. He went for missions, but he went and is looking for other things. He went for missions. He went for missions and business. He went for missions and visit friends. He is on missions, but he's everywhere. That man doesn't have what? A sent mentality. You can finish that kind of meeting and the principality of the territory will strike you because he found you where he shouldn't find you. When a man loses sent mentality, it won't take time. You will trespass in the spirit. And once you trespass, you have brought yourself where Satan have the opportunity to strike you. Are you getting the point? Oh, I just pray that God will reveal. This is one of the heaviest points you will encounter in this teaching. What? Sent mentality. When you meet a man like Jesus, all the time he said, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish it. You cannot get Jesus anytime sitting idle. Everything he's doing is targeted towards achieving the purpose of the one that sent him. He doesn't gist. If Jesus ever laughed with you, it will mean that laugh is supposed to fulfill something in the agenda of the Father for his life. He doesn't have time to be gisting with everybody. They will tell you all the time you are hard now. All these things you are doing, all the time you are posting Jesus. Do you have another business? My mind is shaped. And anybody or any friends and family that cannot withstand the culture that you have installed around your life should leave, because that thing has nothing to offer to the mandate that you have sent to execute. When a man is ministering to the territory, he must sustain what? A sent mentality. There are friends you can't make. There are places you can't be found. There are things you cannot do. You cannot be found in too much laxity. Are you getting me? You cannot be at ease in Zion. You can't just relax like that. They sent you to, let's assume you are a preacher, a traveler. They sent you to minister, and then you went there, and then you relaxed on the bed and slept. They met a young man on a crusade ground. After preaching and things happened, some witches came and said, why didn't you tell us before you came? He said, who are you? The young man of God said, who are you? Do you know who I am? And he preached and left. Went and slept on the bed, woke up in the shrine, not in the spirit, physically. They carried him to the shrine. Stop boasting. Retain a sent mentality. It keeps you in the cutting edge of ministry. It keeps you in the cutting edge of the voice of God. God can minister to you in the spur of the moment. And it will determine victory or defeat. Your rest of these people, they don't know the mission we are going for. Only a certain kind of men can be equipped to execute that kind of mission. He said, let me test them. He sent them on the first mission. Are you with me, Elijah? When he sent them on the first mission, when they went there, they lay down on the ground and they, They drank water. They even use the water and bathe themselves. They said, when you are through with taking your bath, what? Go home. And some men came there. They were filled with urgency. Souls, oh God. Souls. Yesterday night I preached, and out of 10,000, only 500 gave their life. What of the remaining 10,000? Oh God. Bam, 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 bam. They gave you bed, you slept on the ground. Meanwhile, the people that gave you big bed thought you slept on the bed in the night. They didn't know you slept on the floor, because you need to touch something and bring heaven down. Is that the kind of person that witch will come and sit upon in the night? Whether you pray about witch or not, witch can't catch you. Is the person that is on the bed and because you have not slept before. Sometimes I feel like giving more food to those witches to land upon some people. Oh God, have mercy on us. You see, and this is the testimony of many people, and they wonder why something has not shifted. How is it going to shift? So after me, sent mentality.